Okay, let's look at finding intercepts on a graph. So first and foremost, what do we mean by intercepts? So there's two different types of intercepts. There is an x-intercept, and what that means, or what that is, an x-intercept is where a function or a graph or a line touches or crosses the x-axis. So this is where your graph makes contact with the x-axis. The y-intercept, the second type of intercept, is where our graph crosses or touches or makes contact with the y-axis. So if we're given a graph, here's my y-axis, the y-axis goes up and down, and here's my x-axis. Let's say we have something like this. Then to find my x-intercept, I'm just looking at any place where my line, my curve, my function, whatever we want to call it, where that touches the x-axis. So my x-axis runs from left to right, and I see that my graph touches it twice, here and here. So I didn't have any labels or values on my axes, but let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say that's at 5, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, looky there, -5. Then my x-intercepts, in this case I have 2. I could have none, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in this case I have 2. And so our x-intercept is the coordinate at which this occurs. So the x value is -5, and the y value anytime we're on the x-axis is going to be 0. So this coordinate is -5, 0. So take a second, what is the coordinate of my other x-intercept? It is 5, 0. Right, because it's at 5 on the x value, or on the x-axis, and we're at 0 for the y value. So these are my two x-intercepts. Now for the y-intercept, this is just, again, anywhere that my graph touches or makes contact with the y-axis. And we could, again, have multiple y-intercepts. We could have no y-intercepts. So with this particular example, there's only one place where the graph touches the y-axis. So I only have one y-intercept, and it's this point right here. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -7. So the y value is -7. So what is this coordinate? What is my y-intercept? Again, remembering that a coordinate is x, y. The y value is -7. The x value, since I'm on the y-axis, it's going to be 0. But we can see that I didn't go any left, I didn't go any right. So the x value is just 0. We're still in the center. So my y-intercept is 0, -7. So there we go, finding x and y intercepts from a graph.